अरुण गुप्ता भाई वेलकम हो गया भाई हमारे चैनल पे आपका। चंद्र रसल ऋषभ पंत ऋषभ पंत नील नारायण के बाद मोहम्मद सिराज फर्स्ट नारायण के बॉलर ओके हो गया। उसके बाद माश आज मिर्जा आ गया और भवा आ गया। किया सेकंड आ गया स्प्री हाँ चर्चा अस्सलाम वालेकुम गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल वंस अगेन गाइस। जो कि आज का हमारा मैच होने वाला दिल्ली वर्सेस यूपी। यूपी का ये जो मैच होने वाला गाइस, यूपी ऑलरेडी एक मैच हार चुकी है और अभी ट्राई करने की समथिंग स्पेशल करने की कोशिश करते हैं। लेट्स सी जितेश शर्मा वर्सेस मिचेल मार्श, ऋतुराज वर्सेस जॉस बटलर। उसके बाद बॉलिंग लाइनअप काफी कमाल किया। तो लेट्स गो गाइस, मैच की स्टार्टअप की तरफ चलते हैं। टॉस जॉस बटलर ने उछाला, देखते हैं टॉस जीतते हैं या हारते हैं। और रॉयल वाले जो जीते हैं टॉस जीत चुके हैं और फर्स्ट बॉलिंग करने का फैसला किया है। बैटिंग विकेट पे बॉलिंग करने का फर्स्ट बॉलिंग करने का बहुत ही नुकसान हो सकता है भाई। ये अच्छा फैसला नहीं है मेरे ख्याल में। आई थिंक इट्स नॉट अ गुड डिसीजन। फर्स्ट डिलीवरी शानदार थी लेकिन एक ही रन मिलेगा, फील्डर है।
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
और ये अच्छी डिलीवरी, वन मोर अगेन, और अभी कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा भाई।
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Roots up nicely through the gap.
Don't always mind getting hit for the run. It's important. Just focus on getting the next.
End of the first over. The batting team are now on a
Pandya, the left arm is the new bowler. It's a 𝐶𝐎𝐿 smacks that away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. Timing on that shot.
Nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. Got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge. Big edge.
end of the second over. The batting team are now on.
Pace bowlers coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman. Right to the fielder. 2-4. Should get what it deserves.
Really good timing out of the middle and race to the bend.
Nicely done by the keeper.
Player.
The Crudge back to the pavilion. Disappointing display in the end. Someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 19-1.
New bowler is coming into the attack.
Bowler into the attack.
Pulled away straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Gone. Fine catch.
Player.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, really troubling the scorers.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Big edge. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive. Believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. And safe hands from the keeper. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. Disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. One goes down, the fail.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. Wait just a bit longer to face their first ball, though. Too straight, punch through the leg side.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
Jadeja was quick onto that one, putted away, through the field and to the boundary.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backwards. There we go. Any momentum. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Feel there was too much wrong with that delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right area. Rewards will come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Couldn't get it through the field. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be full.
Just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. Just stands and admire that shot.
Archer coming on. Obviously hoping that pace will cause some trouble. Quick onto that in the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out the end.
Ah, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. No point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries. Keep them guessing. Brilliant diving stop.
These are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Track. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, long six.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going at the hitting.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. Imagine the batting. Nothing the bowler can do. Watch the ball go all over the ground. Archer from the VVS Laxman. 1 foot punch down the ground and hit on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, nicely done. It's gone fine.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, fighting their areas. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And caught. That's just superb. Short, fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
Play.
Not a bad inning. Really starting to up the run rate, but cut short. Really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Task here will be that of support, getting themselves settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That is quite extraordinary. J.J., don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Missed the line. Not the worst delivery. That was put away with interest.
Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Great shot. Nice and compact front foot. That was perfect. Yeah.
That races away to the boundary. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Good stuff.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged. On the follow-up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Beautiful timing. Some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Once it's it, pitches it away.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, get punished on this pitch. They've gone up here. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. Big total to chase down. Needs to be back punch. Openers are coming out. It's a very total. They off to a good start, not give Billy the bowlers a stiff. And
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
edged it. Just see if they can get that ball up in the slot as before. It's so crucial. Got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Gone. Fine catch.
The player.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. For a duck.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. Take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. 𝐿𝐿𝐷 taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Finds the edge. Yeah, they've gone up there. There's no debate about that. Now, nicely done by the keeper.
Player.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them could be a huge swing of momentum.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just get this first run behind them and then push on. Smacks that away through the gap.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller than put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of that. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
𝐿𝐷, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the ʀᴏ.
Boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown in the crowd. Forward onto the front foot. It's just ridiculous.
Edge, but it drops safely. Back-to-back boundaries to make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Narayan, VBS batsman. Bowling fielders look really confident. Can't get that outside the ring field. Narayan, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early, and as they get settled. Nice shot. Great gully. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 25.
Right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the 𝐿 𝐷𝐵. Right to the fielder. Nice glance off the
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg.
They've overstepped. The captain was disappointed by the effort, just needed to.
Going to go in for the kill with this delivery. Up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Oh, that's beautiful struck right. That's end all.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Copland, the best arm pace bowler, was coming into the attack from the BBS Laxman. Finds the fielder with that shot. Quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive straight to the other field. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 5th over. The score is now 9-4.
Patel, right armour, is coming into the attack from the 𝐶𝐍'𝐅𝐎𝐑𝐆𝐄. A lovely shot. Drops back and puts it away.
So good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Fantastic shot.
They go full. Do they go short? What to this delivery after the boundary? Goes onto the leg and glanced it nice. Right to the boundary line.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Cracking shot. Went on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and they've been really given the treatment.
Tried something a bit different last week. Captain mind that too much. If they get it right, might get that wicket.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Finds the edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nicely done by the keeper.
Play it.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. Wicket to get at a good time.
All of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. Quick to take guard and face up. Great shot through the gap. Power and precision in that shot.
Got it away for four, back at its point very nicely.
Patel finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries, try to keep it to singles and twos.
Right on fast bowlers coming into the attack from the BBS batsmen. Oh, well, we can block the rain.
Got onto that so early. Cut shots in front of the square, teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, that's beautifully struck right end all the way.
That's just silly. The power on the shot is incredible. The sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Out off stump. Stay. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's four. Magnificent hitting.
Ali starting to really get on top of this bowl and may need a few changes to halt the momentum. That's the end of the over. Magical batting. Nothing the bowler could do. And watch the ball go all over the ground.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Patel, 𝐾𝐍'𝐅. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right area. Rewards will come. Got that away nicely. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 8th over. The score is now 8-2 for 4.
Right armour is coming on to bowl. The VVS Laxman. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Left him through the next one.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. It's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Get over the ball,
Sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on you. Pulled away. Late to spare leg.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
That's the end of that. Good afternoon to you all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get.
Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Quick onto that in the infield.
End of the first over. The score is now
Going with pace now.
new bowler into the attack.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot through the gap. Got that away nicely. Couldn't get it through the field. Power and precision in that shot.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller have been put away.
Ahmad, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
End of the third over. The score is now 19-1.
Hazelwood from the north end. Bowling fielders look really confident. Big edge, no, that's racing away.
Didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Solid shot, that's going for four. Hazelwood has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away before.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. On for the textbook.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short. Going to get punished on this pitch. Huge shot. A massive shot. Just incredible.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 60.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Singh, spinner coming into the attack.
Fielding side.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. An impressively timed boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely shot. Got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. Hitting the boundary that many times. There's high confidence out in the middle. Right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Nice shot. Straight to gully.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive. Believe the wicket's going to come. Outside edge, it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Singh from the north end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away. Power and precision in that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Putting has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Arrest that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Great shot, just square a backward point. That might just make it. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
To trudge back to the pavilion. Disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot. Break the gully. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Pandya, straight through the batter was late on that one.
Good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early, expand as they get settled. And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'll be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. See you later on your bye. 2 wickets on the trot.
The ball
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. A very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Perfectly timed. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. Just stand and admire that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, might get that wicket. Lovely hook shot. Didn't make it to the boundary.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Edged it.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot through the gap.
End of the first over. The score is now 8-1.
Right arm pace bowlers coming into the attack from the north end. Where cut finds point to run. Edge, but it drops safely.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The player.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
All of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Massive outside edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Now on 16 for 1.
Right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Nicked it.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough of it to go for 4.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas. The rewards will come.
Great short ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch. Was able to leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Edged. Bowling fielders look really confident. What a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Not much wrong with that delivery. Really just a good shot in the end.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries. Keep them guessing. Quick onto that in the infield. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing one.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how good the ball is, just gets smacked away. No point running for that one. Before the moment it left the bat, beautiful shot off the front foot.
Cutting finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Richardson from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. where cut finds point. No run.
End of the over. The batting team are now at 4-2.
Brilliant diving stop. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Need to worry about running.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one away.
The fielder can only fetch that, put away to the boundary.
Cutting has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Logan, right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Lewis says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smacks that away through the gap. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the palm.
𝐶𝐿.
Right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Gone. Superb catch. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Be disappointing all round.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
They go full, do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you get punished on this pitch. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
That's a great shot. Here's the gap between point and cover point. Fast outfield, so that'll be 4 more.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high, long 6.
Hit that one on the up. Fabulous drive for 6.
Crevice, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. And got brilliant reactions to take that one. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Fortunately for them, the head back to the...
Field come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Perfectly timed.
Just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. They want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Got textbook pull shot, and that's racing away.
Pick the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for four. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved winner, I would say.
Box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you.